So guys, today right here on this channel we're going to be talking about every single thing long-lasting curls. I mean those curls that actually has the ability to take you through 2 to 3 weeks without moving an inch. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and hit on that subscribe button. And well, if you're returning, you know how we do it. You're welcome. I see you and I love you. So guys, first things first, we're going to drive into this hair with the mega growth oil, forgetting the fact that this oil has the ability to make you shine. We're going to remember that this oil is also a heat protectant. It also has the ability to protect the hair against heat. So when we're done with that, we're also going to draw ourselves and walk into this hair with the Tresemme heat protectant in itself, not also forgetting the tips of those hair. Moving next, we're going to move into the styling spritz by motions, and right now all I'm doing is that I'm just generously spreading this all around the hair and then combing it through. Now after I'm done with the application of all of these products, I'm going to go ahead to divide this hair into 2 equal parts, and next up I'm going to go ahead to just take the other side away just so it doesn't interrupt me while trying to style this hair. So next up I'm going to go ahead to section this hair. I'm going to be taking this hair into small sections, having it in mind that this hair is not double wefted. Then firstly I realized that this hair actually didn't consume the motion spritz, so I actually sprayed a little of that, and right now what I'm doing is just to apply the styling foam to the edge of this hair, just so it can give me a more secured curls. So guys, this is the coiling iron I'll be using for this hair, and I'm just going to go ahead to place it in the opposite direction. So this is the right hand side and I'm placing it to face the left hand side. I don't know if that explanation is okay, but you can see it right there. So I'm just going to go ahead to coil it in this direction, just rolling it over the rod, just going out to roll it over the rod. So yes, that's the direction that this is taken, and I started rolling it from the inside out. I didn't start like from the tips up. That's actually a different kind of coil. So I actually did this from the inside out tip. So I waited for about 2 to 3 minutes, making sure that this heat actually gets into this hair and get itself mixed up with all of those products just to make it curl and last. And after I was done with that, I also went on with the walking spritz. I had told you guys before that this walking spritz is soft, it doesn't make the hair too strong, so you are safe to apply it as many times as you want to apply it. It's a walking spritz and that's what it's supposed to be meant for. So for the second line guys, I went in and I just divided this hair into 2. Remember I told you that this weft is not double, so you want to make sure that your weft is not too thick. So mine is not too thick, that's why I'm taking 3 lines of this hair. So if yours is double, just want to go ahead to take 1 or 2 just so you achieve these curls and the curls last. Well then I had already done all of those, and this is the last line for this part of the hair, and as you can see those curls are saying hello. So yes, right now I'm just going to go ahead to do the same thing again, and I just kept it down there with the pin. So this is the front part of this hair, and this is like the closure part. I'm not going to be doing it. I want to do it with the other part. So when I'm done with the other part, I'm going to come back right here so we'll deal with the whole closure part together. So for this other part, I'm just going to show this last part right here just to show you guys how I'll be placing it. So remember that other part, we placed it right hand side facing the left hand side. So this particular one is the left hand side, and this time around it's facing the right hand side. So I don't know if this is making sense. So yes, this is like my left hand, so it was some kind of difficult to roll it. I was making mistakes, hitting all of those parts I had already called, but yes guys, we survived. We did survive at the end of the day. Like I'm still learning this whole process, so we can actually learn it together. But yes, yeah, that's just like there's no easy way to do this thing, so you just have to learn it and grow with it. So right now I left this also for about 2 to 3 minutes and blah blah blah, we're done. So I just pinned it down. All of my pins were they were fighting with themselves, but yeah, the most important thing is to coil it and just to keep it in place to make sure it's doing just perfect. So as you can see, I had curled this whole thing together. Everything is doing perfect. glammed up themselves. And now this is the closure part, guys. So I'm going to be, because I'm taking this curl halfway from the closure part, I just decided to just apply a little bit of heat to the closure part. That's the part I will be coiling, and that's because I'm a strong believer that heat actually makes the hair shine. Heat actually brings out the beauty of the hair. So I love to apply heat to even parts that I won't be coiling. So right now, what all I'm doing is just to go ahead to just position that hair into the direction I want it to be. I actually want this hair to look like a closure, looking like a frontal. So when you want to actually do that style, you have to make sure that you're pushing your closure down right there to that direction. So after I was done, I just decided to go ahead and use the same coiler to just press this whole thing down, having it in mind that this is not a new closure. So if yours is new, you want to go in first with a hot comb before you apply all of these things I am applying. But then I have done this process on this hair like 100 times, so I'm just like doing it this time around just to make it shine and just to make it look okay. So after I had gone in with the mousse, guys, I went in with comb and I went in with the wax stick, if you watched correctly. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and just brush this hair. All I'm doing is just to position it in the right direction, just so I can get that coffee ends at the front. So as I say, I was struggling right here. I was struggling, but we survived at the end of the day. So I'm just trying to pull it all through. I don't like the stick curve too big, so that's why you see I'm just taking it a little bit. So I just also went in with styling foam just to make that part thick and strong. You really need that to be thick and strong so it doesn't move. Like, we're here to make sure that this hair is not moving, even if breeze wants to come and blow up this hair. Like, this hair is not going anywhere, sis. Like, it's not going anywhere. So we also went back into that hair with the spritz, guys. That spritz is magic around that area. You always also want to make sure you're using the spritz around that area just to make sure that stick curve is there and is not moving anywhere anytime soon. So after I was done with that, I also went out to do the back part and also did the other part of this hair. As you can see, everywhere is looking glam, just saying hi. So yes, as you can see, that it's actually a very simple process if you take it one step at a time. As you can see, I wasn't rushing, I was taking my time. I actually took my time to do that, please. You don't want to rush. You don't want to rush to nowhere, sis. You don't want to rush to anywhere. So I think I left this for about 24 hours, and then I came back the next morning to remove all of those pins. And yes, after I was done removing those pins, I went in with this comb right here. What is comb even called? I can't remember right now, but I think I'm going to check it again. Is this a rack comb? No, sorry, this is not the rack comb. But yes, I went in with this brush. So I just brushed down this hair. As you can see, that C part. I really love that C part. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's just there, modest. So yes, guys, so this is the hair right there. And even more, guys, I went back in with the hot iron, just just to press down those areas that were flashing up and trying to pull themselves out. I just made sure, give it that final touch, guys, and boop boop boop, guys, and here I am, everything looking just exactly the way I wanted it. I mean, this curl stayed for about 2 weeks and some days, guys, and that's because of every product was generously spread into this hair. So yes, you want to make sure when you are achieving your curls, you're applying a lot of product. So guys, thank you very much for watching and this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, please hit on that subscribe button. And guys, I promise to see you guys in my next tutorial. Stay glam, stay blessed. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye bye.